Hello, welcome back to Gran Turismo 2. It's been a while. I feel really low. This chair, look, this is the height. Hang on, let's start this stream. This is where the chair should be, up here. But it's slowly sinking. Look, I'm just sinking slowly down to this level, which feels a bit weird because I've got my monitor set up for sitting up here, not down here. So I feel rather low. And I've got the camera just adjusted so it shouldn't be too out of place, but anywho. Yeah, let's on my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck is so far away now because of that. But anyway, back on Gran Turismo 2 now. And I was having a look at stuff before, just before starting this again. And I was doing the rally stuff. I was having a tough time with the rally stuff, if I remember rightly. Bought this Impreza rally car. Having some issues with it. I think I might need to do a little bit of fine tuning. I didn't mean to select it. I keep forgetting what the buttons are. Oh, hey Marvis, how's it going? I know. Do you know what? Actually, right. So I know I was streaming the other day, but the last time I streamed this, I was in a hotel, and that means it was December. 7th of December was the last time I did my Gran Turismo playthrough. Looking at my stuff here, so many moons ago. So yeah, I need to get back into things. This is really frustrating that I'm sitting so low down as well. I need a new chair. I need a new chair. Anyway, so yeah, we were doing the dirt stuff last time. Having a tough time of it. Although looking here, I've done a few events. I'm assuming those silvers are first places. I'm pretty sure they are. So there's the Tahiti Maze ones, which we had started with this Subaru, I think, and then there's the Pikes Peaks, which is just going to be an absolute nightmare, because it's going to be the Suzuki Escudo. Let me just double check my sound via the Suzuki Escudo. Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure my voice comes through. So yeah, let's go back to Tahiti Maze. Let's just take these ones off out of the way. I'm pretty sure the one we did last time was this one here. Yeah, we were against the Nissan Sunny. Yeah, okay, so let's go and do this one first. Got the 206 rally car that we need to beat. This is probably a harder one to start with, but we'll see. I think I might need to play about with the transmission a little bit with this if I can, from looking at the stream, my last stream. They're fully customizable. Do we put them super close just for rally? Oh wait, I can't. I thought I had. Or is it here? Aha, it's here. Oh, that's too fiddly. Bear with me. Let's shorten them a little bit, because I remember when I was watching. I just watched the last race I did back on the last stream back in December. And first to second gear, the car would bog down, or sorry, second gear going around the hairpins, it would just bog. So let's try and see what we can do, if we can make any progress. And yeah, I don't know how this is going to go. I need to remember the buttons. It's been a while since I played this, and I don't actually think I've played many racing games recently. Oh my word, I'm all over the place already. I was going to say I played Dirt 2, but that was a couple of months ago. I've been editing Dirt 2 recently. Oh my word. I've been editing Dirt 2 recently for YouTube, but I've not played it, so yeah, that's not an excuse I can have here. I should have really picked an easy event to get back into this, just to make it a little bit easier for myself, but anyway. Oh, hang fire. I've just had a message about the child. Yeah, I'm gonna be rusty in this. This was a bad thing to come back to. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. It is a lovely car, Marvis. You're right. I want it to be a lovely car to drive. But I'm probably going to make an absolute meal out of this. The dirt physics in this game are very strange indeed. Very strange. So I think it's going to take me a couple of events to get back into this again. Although I should probably do this event a fair few times just to get used to it. It's the only way I can probably beat it. My word. I see. I need to get used to the way the car slides. It's just sliding very, very strange. It's it was strange last time as well, and I had been playing this game because I'd been trying these events in like a road car for a while, but it just wasn't happening. So either I'm going to get very frustrated with this and persevere, or give up and do some road stuff and go back to this at a later date when I've been playing it more frequently. I think the rally times are manageable to beat, especially in a car like this, if you can just keep it going in the direction that it needs to go. Yeah, they have, you're right, they have felt very, very odd. That was 13 seconds to find. There was 2 spins in there, so it's definitely time. Yeah, their physics have been strange. I think they're better on GT3 than GT2, but even then, I think they do take some criticism. I can't remember Gran Turismo 4 all that much. It's not a game I've played very recently at all. Even GT5 and GT6. Was there much in GT6? I can't remember. GT6 had that lunar moon thing. I've played a bit of GT3 recently, like within the last year, that kind of recently, so I know how they feel. But yeah, they have always been a little bit funny. See, there's a lot of stuff I could probably do here but I'm not clever enough to make it feel a little bit better. But yeah, the loose surface physics has always been very weird. I think Gran Turismo 4 does do it a little bit better. I do remember some of the stages, like at the Grand Canyon, being able to manage them. And Gran Turismo 5 as well. I think GT5 was okay for what it was. I enjoyed GT5 as a game. So yeah, I don't know. I just need to drive better here and learn the circuit as well. That's the other thing. This Puge that we're up against is all over the place, and thankfully it's a ghosting system, or maybe not thankfully, because we can push it out the way. But if we can be faster... I don't know, maybe we can't. Oh, see, even just slight corrections there just go against you. We'll give this another run, see how we get on. That's pretty terrible. It just doesn't like to turn in either. Maybe I just need to abuse the... see, like that. I was trying to catch that slide, that didn't want to catch it at all. I was thinking maybe I need to abuse the drift angle. Yeah, do you know what? Gran Turismo has a bad habit of not using licenses properly. In some respects, they've done okay with like the Super GT and whatnot, but for the most part, they never used the WRC license very well at all. They've not used the Pikes Peak license at all in recent times. They kind of did. They had the NASCAR one, but by the time Gran Turismo 5 released, the NASCARs that they had were out of date. They were outdated, so yeah, they've always been a bit of a funny series to Polyphony's been a funny developer to try and get licenses done correctly. So right, we're not as far off the pace this time. We've gained maybe half the time, but that just shows how far we were off the first time. I think what I have to do here is just have such an overpowered car that I've got no excuse. Man. That didn't work. This isn't working. It will work. It will work. I just need time. It's been a while. I need time to adapt to it. I went from 13 seconds down to 8 seconds down, so that's something at least, isn't it? Yeah, they've got the Pikes Peak license now. Not touched it. I don't think they've. When did they get it? GT Sport? GT6? I can't remember. They've had it for a while. It's a very, very strange one. Right, we're going to leave the two. We'll try this one actually. We'll try Tahiti Dirt Road Route 3 against the Stratos and see how we get on with it. I don't know if I did this one in the Impreza before or not. See, I may need to muck around with the settings of the car a little bit to make it handle a bit better. See if there's any information online to help matters. But yeah, the way this game handles and feels on the dirt is just very strange indeed. Started in 4th gear there. I have a very dodgy controller, and it just put me in at 4th off the line. Right, I need to remember these circuits as well. That'll help me a little bit in my endeavour. Oh my god. See, there's a lot of things that Gran Turismo promised, like the track editor as well being one of them, that I never used. I think it was only briefly available. I never got to use it, and it just wasn't as in-depth as you wanted it to be. And I think that could have really added to the dirt element of the games like GT5 and GT6, because they had point-to-point races in them, and that you could do. They weren't necessarily rallies; they were like road rallies as well. Oh my word! And I was right. I'm faster than the Stratos. This one's about pace. Come on, right, concentrate a little bit. Concentrate. There's not a snow one here as well, or like an ice one? I'm pretty sure there is. Could be wrong though. I think I've done that one once already actually. Oh, I've got that corner all wrong. Oh, I'm trying to catch the slide. Right, I think I can win this one if I concentrate a bit harder. Do we have the legs at the end here? Not quite, not quite. Point 1, I can get that. Pikes Peaks is in this one, but it definitely isn't in 5 or 6 at all. But Pikes Peaks is in here, and I'm pretty sure it is actually it is the course itself, or part of the course at least anyway. But I don't think 5 or 6 have it, because did Colin McRae Dirt, the first Dirt on PS3, that had it. I don't know if it was licensed, but that definitely had Pikes Peaks in it of some sort anyway. I'm pretty sure it was licensed. So I don't think Gran Turismo had the license at the time. I'm pretty sure it was after. It was definitely after the PS3 era. It's gotta be. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's in Dirt. Yeah. Because it's got the intro movie to that game. It's got whatever car doing a nice power slide around the cliff edge. It's quite badass actually. That was quite a cool introduction to the PS3 for me. It's one of the first games I had. I think it was the first game I had. That, MotorStorm, and Guitar Hero 3. That was one of the peripherals I got on my PS3 when it first came out. Yeah, it's wild because you had the trucks as well. You had the trucks. I'm pretty sure I did the trucks on that track at some point. I did Colin McRae Dirt. It was quite a boring title in the grand scheme of things, but they had so much variety in it because you had those big massive Dakar trucks as well. I don't know of many off-road games that have that variety today. I can't even restart from this part of the menu. I have to go all the way back. I do have. I've got fond memories of it. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't an overly entertaining game. I've got a montage that I made of it from when I did a playthrough on it. I do quite enjoy watching from time to time. Just good seeing the variety of different stuff in it. That's not what the corner is. I thought the corner was there. I've ruined this one as well. Oh, I thought that was going to slide more. I'm so rusty, it's unreal. I definitely need to find a setup for this car. I definitely need something to make it feel a bit better. Because that just, as soon as I tripped into second gear, it just absolutely went to the rear. I have done worse this time than the first effort. I've actually done worse. Do the times change? I wonder. The time that car does. They don't change, do they? They've got to be the same. It's like Ghost, because it says Ghost 1, 2 and 3. Are they different? I don't remember them being different. Yeah, like the gameplay, there's a lot of difference in it to like the previous Colin McRae rally games. Because there was Colin McRae Rally all the way up to 5. Was it Colin McRae Rally 5? Is that how many they did? I'm pretty sure I've got them here somewhere. Oh, have I? Yeah, they definitely did to 5. Look at this. Because I've played 1 and 2 on the channel before. But so I've got 3. Got 3. Got 4. Oh, I've got 5 just sitting here. So I know there was 5 of them. There was definitely 5 of them. Also, I've just recently started playing through V-Rally 4 on the PS5, PS4. Knowing it's not that good, but I have such a soft spot for this game though. This is one of my all-time favourite rally games. An absolutely underrated gem. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. Let's change the ghosts. Yeah, so the Colin McRae Rally games were just Colin McRae Rally games, and then Colin McRae Dirt took like that basis for me, like the same kind of core gameplay, but then added stuff to it. So I think they didn't really change. They changed the format entirely, but they didn't really change. I don't know, kind of the essence of it. I don't know. It felt very much like the same as the PS2 games, but with more content. And then Dirt 2 came along, and Dirt 2 is just one of the best games ever. It's one of my favourites. Like, I'm playing that through on YouTube still, Marvis. I don't know if I think you caught the start of it, but I'm like 40 episodes, almost 50 episodes deep in it, and absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, V-Rally 3, I love it. I absolutely adore that game. So I'm playing through V-Rally 4 at the moment in my spare time. I've only just started it. It's rather different. Obviously there's been like a 20 plus year gap. I know, but 15 years of a difference between 3 and 4, and it's different developers and it's just different entirely. But I'm not expecting anything from V-Rally 4, to be honest with you. But yeah, V-Rally 3 holds a very, very dear place in my heart. One of my all-time favourite rally games. Don't know what it was about it. I just love the career on it. Played through it so many times. I don't think there's that much depth to it. I just played through it so many times trying to like get a different grade on your license and stuff. Right, I don't know if changing the ghost changes the lap times, but we're beating this one. Yeah, I could go and pick any game off my shelf and it would feel like a blast from the past. Like behind me here. Oh, I haven't changed screens. Look, I'm winning. You missed that whole run. I won. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. Actually, I got a game in the post today. Let me go back to this camera. I got a game in the post today. That came in the post today. So that's my so when I finish V-Rally 4, I'm gonna go through and play Driver 2 in all its glory to try and remember it and relive the days. That's my my spare time games when I'm not streaming or recording for YouTube. Oh. Right, we got a rally race 1 and ticked off. Even though none of you actually saw any of that until the very, very end when I actually won it. Yeah, V-Rally, it's not hit the spot for me. It gave me a bit of hype when I loaded it up. I was like, oh, okay, this might have something about it, but it really doesn't. I didn't pay attention to what car I was going to be against here. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, no, you know what, I didn't expect V-Rally 4 to hit the same spot either. It had been a long, long time, and it's changed a lot of hands. Or it has changed hands from 1, 2, 3 to 4. It's a massive gap between the game. It just isn't going to be the same. In a series, in a period of shit rally games that came out, like none of the WRC titles were good at the time, and I didn't expect that game to be any different, and it wasn't. Or Seblo Rally as well, that didn't really hit the spot either, as far as I'm aware. This hasn't gone so well so far. We're losing out to the Corolla, and a bad start to this one. It's really annoying because when you weren't watching and it was just my face, I was doing really well. And now that I'm putting the gameplay back on, I'm doing terrible again. It's your car. It is your car. It is your car. Now, if only it would drive like you in your car, I might win. But it's not. It's driving like an actual rally car. With like Diddy Oriel behind the wheel or something. Who used to drive them? He used to drive the Corolla, didn't he? Carlos Sainz was in the Corolla at one point as well, I'm pretty sure. Then I get my Colin McRae 1 and 2 memories, rally memories back, to remember who drove what cars. Although, we're catching it here through this section. No, don't stick to the walls. Right, I need a good run. Oh, I hit that wall as well. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, that's even. I did a better time than I did in the last event as well. Okay. Well, that was weird, considering I had such a bad start. There you go, Marvis. Look at it in all of its pixelated glory for you. Oh, man. Such a terrible looking game these days, isn't it? Look at it. Look at it. Gurnholm. Yeah, okay. Ah, yeah, before you do John Peugeot. That's right. Because I played through on YouTube. I played through Call Me Rally and Call Me Rally 2. Fair enough. It's got to start somewhere. Yeah, Call Me Rally 1. I played through in the Ford Escort. And then it doesn't give you drivers, and that doesn't tell you who you are. It's just it takes away a driver. So I can't remember who it took away. I think it might have been Juha Kankinen that it took away. I was number 7, I think it was. So I'm pretty sure that was his car. And then in Call Me Rally 2, I drove the Seat Cordoba, and the driver it took was Tony Gardemeister, because I did a Tony Gardemeister career mode. Because it just took when you pick the car, it's his seat that you take basically in the game. I can't remember who his teammate is, so they stay as your teammate. I've actually got the Seat Cordoba on my shelf behind me somewhere, which you can't see because I've had to lower the camera because my seat's fallen down. But I do have that Seat. Oh my god, I've done that again on this corner. I do have that Seat as a model car up behind me somewhere. But right, I need to do better here. I've hit that same wall twice now, which has actually slowed me down. And I think without that we could have actually been winning this. Now, if this Corolla decides to drive like Marvis's front wheel drive Corolla, I'll be happy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it was lovely. It was really lovely. I don't know why I picked it when I did that playthrough, but there was just something about it that was different. I'll have to do fuck. Jesus God Almighty, Colin McAllister. Well, that's elevated my heart rate. Jesus fuck, what was that? What on earth did you do, mate? Other than blow out my eardrums and probably everyone else's that's listening. That's throwing me off my flow now, Colin. Yeah, I'd forgotten as well, Marv. I was having a lovely time talking to you until Colin appeared. Bloody Colin. Yeah, as I was saying, Marv, I don't know why I picked the Seat. Oh man, I'm breaking in a minute for anybody that's not subscribed yet, just to let you know. Yeah, I don't know why I picked the Seat. Something about it. Just wanted to drive it. I think in my head, when I play the other Colin McRae rally games, I'll go the other more common cars, like your Imprezas or your Evos or any of the Fords that McRae was driving himself, and the WRC games. Do I have them up there somewhere? I can't see. Blind. I'm pretty sure I've got a WRC game somewhere. Yeah, I don't care how you're doing, Colin. Not after that. Yeah, I wasn't doing too bad, man. Not doing too bad. Just thought I'd come on and do some Gran Turismo 2. It's been a while. I've made no progress today. I've done one race. Today, and I've been streaming for, well, it's been half an hour. But yeah. But Inverness won last night. That was a bonus. I was watching the football on BBC Alaba. Enjoyed that. That was good. That was good fun to watch. Makes up for Man U losing the day before, or the weekend before. They played on Monday actually, yeah. Makes up for them losing on Monday. Oh, hang on, the ghost type is just how the ghost looks, not how different times. Okay, I need to remember that. Well, this is the corner. Right, we did better that time. But I cocked up the next corner instead. Cool, as you do. Get one corner right, ruin the next one. Love it. Nah, I need to do this. I need to do this correctly. This is do my none. You don't get anything for these events other than just money. It's not even worth it. It's just a tick box exercise for the game. Come on. Right, please, 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 please. Let me just do a better job this time. That Corolla's pretty fast off the line actually. I maybe need to get a bit more power. Right, I'll do this one more time and then I might see about doing another one instead. Getting some more progress and come back to these later. Because not only is there these dirt events which are quite difficult to do, there is also the licenses as well. Some of the I've not even got to some of the difficult licenses yet. I think I've done them all once. I think I've done them all once, but then never go back to them. Right, welcome back everybody from the adverts. Apologies. I'll read your message in just a second, Marvis. I'm busy trying to beat the Corolla here. Making a mess of it at the same time. One thing I was just remembering when we were talking about the Seat was go back to V-Rally 3. Was the Hyundai in that game? Or Hyundai? Was it the accent? Weird car. I liked it a lot. I'm getting worse at this one, right? Shame the Seat never did decent enough to stay in the championship. Yeah. Those cars were silly fun to drive. Yeah. I bet. Yeah, was there not something pretty flawed about the Seat's program? Or am I mixing it up with the Suzuki Swift program? I remember watching a slight YouTube documentary thing about the Suzuki Swift one. But I'm pretty sure the Seat's WRC program was pretty flawed as well, actually. Which is a shame, because it was a nice car. It's up there somewhere. Oh, I've got to sit the Zara up there too. Right, let's give that a wee miss. Let's go and have a look at Pikes Peak. We were talking about Pikes Peak earlier. Let's go and beat Pikes Peak downhill. We've got 306. I'm pretty sure we should be able to beat that in the Subaru. If not, I'll be extremely disappointed. Oh man. Let's see. It looks very daunting, that track map, doesn't it? That Peugeot that's proper V Rally 2 vibes, isn't it? Right, I do not know this at all. This is going to be a venture into the unknown as we're crashing. Come on, Super, get your tail round. Oh, come on, come on, come on. This is hopeless. And I'm on about my driving. Second gear's got a nice slide to it. It's much better than first gear. It's just not clipping that inside wall and getting the rear round. Right, wait, I'll get to you in a second. I get Barrows. It's gonna be plain sailing to beat this Peugeot, but I just need to concentrate on learning the circuit for the. Oh, that's a hairpin. For the more difficult ones that are going to come after this. Because this driving is terrible at the moment. I'm doing everything wrong. That was a little bit better. If I can keep it sliding like that, I'll be happy. It's a tricky track with a weird physics model, with a weirdly handling Subaru. Okay, that was wrong. That was terrible. Right, where is the finish line? Is it around the right hand corner? I'm just being so cautious here trying to find the corner. I should not be that close to the Peugeot. That car should be a lot further away from me. Oh man. Yeah, I think it was a tough time. It's the same in F1 back then. It was just a tough time for any manufacturer or any team that wasn't big to establish themselves at all. It just wasn't easy. Unless you're sitting on Loeb, like you say. They established themselves pretty well, to be honest. But then did Citroen not have a couple of years before Loeb where they kind of got their footing, their foundation? And then they nailed it. Right. Against the Peugeot, that was pretty poor on my part, but we won. Against the Stratos will be a little bit of a tougher challenge, but hopefully I've learnt what I'm doing and when I'm going. Because this is going to be a long evening otherwise. Do you know what, if I can stamp out the easy rally events and get them done and dusted and then forget about them until later on in the playthrough, I'll be happy. Because these are kind of nothing events really. They just give you a short sum of money. They don't actually help. They help progress the game, but they don't help progress my garage or my anything else. Oh, right, I got that one wrong. As I said earlier, they're just a tick box exercise, these. Right, this is just a bit of a bit of a chicane, but then it goes tight, doesn't it? Yeah. Flick it that way. Catch it, catch it, catch it. It's not quite a catch, but it'll do. I'm never going to beat the Evo rally car, am I? Come on. Oh. It's just like a pendulum swing on the rear, and it just doesn't quite do what you want it to do. This is better than the attempt I had against the Peugeot, but it's still not going to be good enough. I think it's just too much power to the rear wheels when you chip it into first gear. That's part of the problem as well. Although I needed it there. Right, it's pretty comfortable against the Stratos as well, but I'm not going to be comfortable against an Evo. Got that corner wrong as well. Love it. Right, let's power it here without hitting in, I think. That was nicer. That was much nicer. Yeah, you know what they were? They were, with pardon the pun, they were a good bit of kit. They were a good bit of kit. They did everything they needed to do and more. Right. Can we save this now, actually? I've not saved this game yet. You remember, PS1 titles need saving. Oh, jeez. We'll give... I have to try it. I'm here. I have to try the event against the Evo. I have to try. Have you got... Marvis, have you got any more streams planned? Are you going to do? Is this you getting back into it now? Because I think you've done 2. Is it just 2 you've done recently? Back in the day, saving was optional, aye. Back in the good old days. Crap memory cards and everything. I've still got memory cards somewhere around here. I want to say they're down there in my little box of shite. It's a box of nonsense. And look, I built a Lego car the other day, and I built an Aston Martin Valkyrie, and it's just disintegrated into many pieces. Oh look, there's another piece that's just fallen off of it. It fell off the shelf today. There's just pieces everywhere. That was a shame. My poor Aston Martin fell off the shelf. Right, let's go and try and beat this Evo. It's not going to happen. Ugh. I don't think I'm ever going to get that thing built back together again. Like, what happens when Lego breaks? Do you just take it all apart and start again? I never do Lego, so I don't know. Is that like an old Evo? I didn't even check. Maybe we can beat it. Got the pace off the line anyway. Oh. No, don't. The rear just went and didn't come back on me. I think part of it is definitely me, that's the problem, but I think part of it is I'm not putting the power down to get the rear back around. I'm just hoping the car would come back around eventually, but it isn't. Right. Oh no. Right, we've got the power on this Evo, I just need to have the driving as well. Oh, come on. It's such a weird way that this car and the game handles. Come on, no. Why does the rear just go all the way around? I hate first gear in this car. I absolutely hate it. Come on, come on, come on, concentrate. No. Oh, fuck. Right off. You piece of shit. It is, it's falling to pieces. I'm just looking at it, it's sitting there on the floor and this bit's falling off it, man. It's just, look at the wing. It's just not happy. This bit's falling off of it, it's just, ugh. Gotta keep steaming, yeah, not playing at the moment, but I've got a new rally pretty soon. So, what is it you're doing? Is it just the career mode, or is it events? Are you streaming events that you're taking part in? Because I do need to sit. I watched a little bit of the first stream you did, but I was at work, so I couldn't really commit to fully watching it. And then I missed the other one the other day. I was actually going to have it on in the background, but I just completely forgot. I'm afraid to say it. So I'm not actually too sure what it is you're up to, because I've either not been there or not been paying too much attention. But I do like to pay attention, I just haven't been. I actually loaded up, because my friend Chaz, he's doing videos on YouTube of his WRC career, and I've been really kind of wanting to play it, so I actually fired it up last time I was home last month, and just did a couple of rallies. It was fun, just while the baby was sleeping. So I only maybe got 1 or 2 events in, and I actually enjoyed it. So I need to get back on it at some point. But I've got this that I want to stream. I've got Dirt 2 that I want to finish recording. I'm so close to the end of the game. I'm in like the last 15% of the game. I probably maybe in the last 10% now. I don't have much of it left to do. I've got a little bit of editing to do, but I don't have a lot of gameplay left to play. And then I've got other games I want to play and stream and record as well. I've got a lot of projects that I want to do, so I don't know how to split my time. So just to sit down and play a game for the fun of it is something I don't do as much anymore, which is really annoying, because I like playing games for the fun, whereas now I'm playing them for the project, which is not really the way to be playing games. So yeah, when I'm at work I play games for fun. I try and get through like my list of games that I have to complete, so that's why I'm playing like V-Rally 4 at the moment. That's my game of choice for that. So I want to play through that and see how it goes, and give it the time of day. Before that I was doing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, the original game back from '98. Very strange title for me. It's not a bad game at all. It's just an old style game that I didn't gel with to play. So I ended up watching someone play a bit of that just to get used to it and see what it was like. And before that I was doing Killzone Shadowfall, so I'm kind of working through a list of old games. And this is also on my list of things to do as well, so I've got a lot of stuff I want to do and play, just not a lot of time. And that's why I showed you Driver 2, that's my next game. After I finish V-Rally 4, I'll move on to Driver 2. Because I don't ever remember playing like through that game as a kid. I just remember playing it because my dad had it. So I kind of want to play through that, and I do like the driver games, so I kind of want to see the whatever behind them, the story behind them. So yeah, I want to do that as well. Because I want to do Driver 3. That was one game I really want to do. Right. In amongst all of that nonsense and blabbering, we've done Pikes Peak's downhill and defeated all of it. Pikes Peak's hill climb, however, is going to be an entirely different challenge, because we've got an RS200 rally car to beat, the Cultus Pikes Peak to beat, and the Escudo Pikes Peak to beat. So, no offence, I am not attempting that today. We're going to go and do Smoky Mountain North, reverse, and beat Innocent Sunny to make me feel good about myself, because that's the only thing I can do. Oh man. Property events, just a Norwegian Cup, some guys set up following this year's WRC calendar. Different classes. Yeah, time is definitely lacking. fair enough. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about Crimson Desert. It's not a game I'm probably going to pick up, to be honest with you. But I've heard a lot of good things about it, and it's quite a hefty game time-wise, so have fun with that. Oh, I'll be yawning. I think the last big game I played was Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know if I did about 40-45 hours into that. Was I even that long? I might have been that long. I think I went to do some trophy hunting, so I ended up doing about 40-45 hours. But I never went near the platinum for it. I just couldn't be bothered. I was speaking to someone today and I was just like, I haven't found like that game that I would just be obsessed with and pile hours, like hundreds of hours into, like in the old days. I don't have that 300 hour game that I would play. And even back in the day, the ones I would play were actually racing games, like Gran Turismo, let's just say as a teenager rather than a younger child, but Gran Turismo 5, Gran Turismo 6, Dirt 2, Dirt 3, Grid, probably all games I've put hundreds of hours into. But there's no game that these days that has that attention grabbing for me. I'll play a game to completion and then put it down, so, which is a shame, but at the same time it's not a bad thing because it means I get more time to play other games. And there's that Nissan Sunny defeated. Happy days. Hey, listen, if it's free, go for it. Why not? Yeah, exactly. If it's free, definitely get it. If it's a game you'll enjoy and play, even more so. It's like Arc Raiders. I was told to get that, but I just don't have the time for it. I probably would enjoy it. I was actually I've seen Bruno play it a few times and Donut. And then there's a guy I watch on YouTube who does platinum runs of games. Or not platinum runs, but he platinums games he has. And he platinum Dark Raiders, and it actually looked quite a bit of fun. But yeah, I just don't have the time for all that nonsense. Especially the live service games where you have to basically log in daily to do stuff. It's not for me. It's not for me at all. I am saying no thank you to that. See, Origins, I didn't enjoy it that much. It was a good game. I just didn't really enjoy it. I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate not long before it, and I really liked Syndicate. Syndicate was the first game in a while that I actually enjoyed in the series. Because there was, I can't remember what the one before it was. Is it Revelations? I can't remember. Whatever one was set in France, wasn't it? That was okay. Wasn't overly blown away by that, and then I played Syndicate again. Wasn't blown away by it, but Syndicate was a good game. I had fun playing it. I actually enjoyed playing it, so much so I went and got the platinum trophy for it on PlayStation. So I was happy with that. And then I came to Origins, and it just felt like they'd completely changed what Assassin's Creed was. It didn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game anymore. It felt like I was playing like a different kind of RPG entirely, sort of thing. Just the combat system had been completely changed. It's probably a more intuitive combat system, but it just wasn't Assassin's Creed for me. I actually lowered the difficulty so that I could enjoy the game more. Like, I wanted to enjoy the story rather than having to worry about every single fight I got into. I actually made a video recently on YouTube. It's my gaming updates, and I spoke about it in there. So this is all stuff I'm thinking of memory, but yeah, I just didn't enjoy it that much. Story and stuff was fine. The map looked great, but it was big and bare. I don't know. It was a lot of map with not a lot of stuff in it. And I know it's the desert, and I know it's Egypt. As we get another win. It just seemed empty. It was just empty for me. I don't know. There wasn't much happening in it. So I was kind of left a bit disappointed by it, and because of that, I've not actually gone back to play whatever game follows it. Because I've got a list. I'm not even going to go through the list and explain it because it's very OCD and strange. But I've got the game like that. I'll go through my list, and Assassin's Creed is the game series that I go to and try and complete. So I'll play that, do a couple of other games, then come back to that game on my list. So that's why I'm going through all the Assassin's Creeds. But then after playing Origins, I played the Origins, did a couple of games, and then rather than going back to Origins, I played something else. I started something else, did a couple of games, and again, rather than going back to Assassin's Creed, I've played something else. So I kind of put it off for a little while, maybe next time I'll come back to it again when it gets to that thing on my list where I get to play Assassin's Creed again. Unity, that's the one. Revelations was an early one because it was two Brotherhood and Revelations. That's what I'm thinking of. They were my favourite three. I liked that trilogy, was excellent. Unity, yeah. Please after. Oh, play after. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think Unity was a bit grindy. It was very clunky. There was something about it. Oh, this Evo's looking fast. This could be a tough one. We've had it easy up till now. But yeah, now Unity didn't grab me that much. Syndicate was really good. I enjoyed Syndicate a lot. And then Origins, it just didn't sit with me that well either. No doubt it's a good game, but it just wasn't one I enjoyed as much, which is a bit annoying, but I will get back to them. I will get back to them again at some point. I actually swapped out Assassin's Creed with Driver. That's what I did actually. I went and played Driver 1 rather than going to play the next Assassin's Creed game. And you know what? It's a great decision. Driver 1 was class. Such a strange, cheesy game for the time, but such good fun to go back and play that again. Apart from the last mission, that last mission was an absolute bitch to play. Oh really? See, I was pretty hyped for Valhalla as well. I went through Unity and Syndicate quickly, just to kind of motor along and play more of the Assassin's Creed games. But I've not heard massive things about Valhalla, to be fair, so I'm not fully looking forward to getting to it. There's another one in the middle as well. I can't remember what that's called. There's not one between Origins and Valhalla. Right, that didn't go so well against the Evo, and that wasn't even down to bad driving. That was just this car being slower, much slower. Right, so let's save it, or not save. Don't save it. Just keep clicking continue, Craig. Good job. Do I have my list handy? Hold the phone. Because actually I've written down Odyssey, then Valhalla, then Mirage, and then I think there's another one came out since then. Yeah, I've done all the Uncharted games up to Uncharted 4. I haven't played Lost Legacy either. That was the other game series that I'd actually committed quite a bit of time to, was Uncharted. And then recently I've committed time to the Killzone games, but I've now finished them, so I'm not touching that again. So they're done and dusted. Right. That Evo's going to be a bit of a bitch. Why do I keep clicking the wrong buttons? Circle is not to go back on the old game. Circle is also continue. Need to remember this. Right, go backwards. We will come back to the Evo at some point in the future. Tahiti Dirt Route 3 reverse course. What a mouthful that is, my word. Mazda. Okay, well, the 99 Impreza, which is what we are also driving, I think. Should be a tough one. Why is the Tigre ice car more than the Impreza? Am I going to find out the hard way here? Yeah, that's fair. Assassin's Creed's kind of been on a decline for me. Like I said, Syndicate was a shining light. It wasn't even that fantastic, but it was a shining light for me. I enjoyed it. I think it was more that I enjoyed it rather than it was a good game, which is kind of half the battle of games, isn't it? But yeah, I will come back to Assassin's Creed at some point. I will come back to it. But Uncharted, love Uncharted. What a series, man. Disappointed by the film, but what a series Uncharted is. I loved 4. I do want to play Lost Legacy. That's an interesting spin-off. I actually want to go back and play 4 again. I don't think I fully appreciated 4 when I had it, because I bought the game, played it, and then sold it. I never sell games. Why? I don't know why I sold it. So I would like to go back and actually appreciate it again, because it was such a fantastic game at the time. Like, the details they put into that game were absolutely incredible. I don't know why I sold it. I never sell games. I've got a whole collection here of discs. The only game I've actually sold that I know of and can remember and happily sold was Assetto Corsa on the PS4. What an absolutely terrible, atrocious piece of shit that was. I actually own it again though. I bought it again. Stupid me bought it years later going, maybe it'll have improved. It hasn't improved. Absolute dog shit. Whether it's a wheel or a controller, it's dog shit. Actually, did I even try it on a wheel? I don't know. Terrible, terrible, terrible game. I know Assetto Corsa on PC is good and highly rated, but the PlayStation version was absolutely terrible. Adverts in 50 seconds for anybody that's not yet subscribed. I do apologise. God damn you, Twitch. Right, that wasn't bad. Nice and easy win there. I think we're against our own car in the next one, which will be interesting. And then the Tigra ice car for the last one, which is very interesting. I don't know why that's lower down the chart than a Impreza rally car, but we'll find out at some point, I'm sure. Getting tired, man. Getting tired. Right. Impreza versus Impreza. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Oh, is it a racing modified version? It's not even the actual rally car. That's weird, but okay for me. Assetto Corsa Rally looks incredible. It just absolutely looks phenomenal. I think it's going to be an excellent game. The one time I played it though, I was very underwhelmed by it. I don't know if it's because I just hadn't got it set up right, or what it was. But yeah, it didn't blow me away, which I'm really disappointed about. But I think that's more me than the game. So, or maybe it is the game. I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a few things about it being a bit iffy, but I think there's a lot of potential there. A lot of potential. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes when the more stuff comes out that gets fully released. It's been a bit. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's been a bit quiet on the update front as far as I'm aware. I've not really looked into it too much. The media outlets that I follow for games haven't said much about it recently, so because they've not said much, I haven't looked. So this maybe been a flurry of updates and some information that I just haven't seen, but I've not seen it, so I don't know. I'm making an absolute meal of this one, but because this car is slower than mine, it's helping me out big time. Grip, 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 and there we go. That was terrible, and I won. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. But we got away with it. Somehow. Somehow. Oh, I didn't mean to quit the replay. I was gonna check the car I was against there, because it definitely wasn't the official rally car. It was definitely a racing modified version of it. Right, we'll save this. We've got one more race to do on Tahiti, and that'll be the Tahiti ones ticked off, and then all we've got left is the really difficult ones, which I will come back to at some point in the future, because I am just not in the mood for tackling them at the moment. At all. Oh, what's my phone doing? Right, so that's saved. That is saved. yeah, it's a lot more simulation than WRC, isn't it? So that is something. Oh. See bloody apps on your phone that have stupid fucking adverts appearing when you're in the middle of doing stuff. Yeah, there is a few things that need fixing. I think once the game's fine-tuned more, there'll be better wheel settings out there as well for it, and that'll be. I'm not one to fine-tune setups for a wheel. I like just the nuances. I like to just copy somebody else's that has the time of day and the know-how to do it, and I'll copy that, and then I'll change little things myself if I notice it. But I ain't building it from scratch. I don't have the time for that. Somebody could do that for me. That Tigra rally car. Oh my god, that's a launch. I was not expecting that. It's not even a rally car. It's an ice car. Right, I might have to bring my A game here. I thought this would be a walk in the park. Oh my word, I'm trying so hard that I'm hitting the inside walls now. Okay, I was not expecting that turn of pace. Look at it, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. Okay, I do not have an answer for that at all. Fair play. Fair play. I need to come back to these once I've won this, the Pikes Peak Escudo. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I'm not winning this. It's getting 3 seconds on me through that sector. I know I made a mistake, but bloody hell. Bloody hell indeed. Well, that's fairly shot my confidence. Bloody hell, that. 8.7 seconds to the bloody Nora. Here's me thinking this Tigra would be an absolute walk in the park to beat, and it's annihilated, it's wiped the floor with me. Flipping heck, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. It's detailed, like fair play. It's detailed, but it's a lot of stuff. I'm not even going to attempt that again. That Tigra is not getting beat by this car in its current form. I think there's some work needs to be done. Oh my god, it's not a good sign. Yeah, the dynamic weather looks class. I've seen that. I've seen some videos from like the start of a stage to the end of a stage, like the build up of snow and stuff, and it's just madness, absolute madness. It's incredible, like incredible what they can build and what they can do. Okay, so as far as I am concerned, I am done with Rally for now. We have won all of the events that I can with the car that I have. So stop. So as far as I'm aware, that's done and dusted. We've not done many events here. We've done, which one have we done? Tahiti Road and the French National. 295 is the limit there. I wish this controller would stop doing that. There's some big championships here, which I might do. I don't know what kind of cars we've got for it. Pacific League. Some big horsepower cars there, which is maybe where my my GT500 cars would come in handy. So we'll see. Clio Sport, that's a racing one. What was the 279? It's got too much horsepower in it. Too much power. So the problem is I don't have many cars that are not Japanese. Half my garage is Japanese. 361 brake horsepower for the Speed 6. It's always a long day, Marvis, with a child. You should know that. It's always a long day. Getting up at stupid times. So 361, yes, I've got too much power with the TVR there for that one. So I think what we're going to do is, we have some money, just shy of 400,000. We've done all of the races on page 1. Do we get a muscle car? Do we go and buy a muscle car? There's no power limit for these races, so I think we maybe go to America and have a look. While we're there though, let's see if there's a power limit here. So 246. Let's buy an American muscle car with less than 246 brake horsepower, and we can slowly build it up for these events. Now, I'm going to imagine it's the West City here. Okay, maybe not. North City? America's as far west as you want to be on a map. Okay, South City? Okay, America's south for some reason. I forgot all about that. Oh, we got a first time char. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Holy moly. Haven't seen a speed 6. I haven't seen that speed 6 for ages. Yeah. Was there a lot of shifted paint ones on here? I don't remember. Gran Turismo 3 was the first time I really remember them, and the colour shifted paint on there was phenomenal. It just blew my mind. Right then. Oh, do we have a vector? Let's have a look. Got a couple of Corvettes we could choose from. Oh, an old Stingray, look at this. Let's have a look. Glorious. These things are going to absolutely kill me. Oh shit, what was the 246 brake horsepower? Was that our limit? That's what happens when they get a bit older, Marvis. Mine likes to get up at 4 in the morning or 5. Actually, it was 4:30 or 5 this morning. Trying to coax her back to sleep. Not good. Oh, did we get a 71 charger? Oh, I forgot. Look at some of these heaps of shit, man. But good marvellous evening to you. It is evening, it's night time. Like, that just looks like absolutely slammed, and I love it. But yes, with a cigar as well. Yep. I remember the speed 12 from this game more than I remember the speed 6. So my uncle had a charger. He still has it. He had it originally in this colour. Is his a 69 or 68? Or is he a 73? I don't know. His is an uncommon era or year. He had it in this horrible yellow with a black stripe in the middle, but then he's actually painted it, or they've redone it, and it's kind of like a darker purple on this. But that's too much power, actually. I have forgotten in my little brain that I have. What is the power limit that we need? Let's plan ahead. 246. 246, right. All of these American muscle cars have too much power, believe it or not. So, the problem I have in my head, so I want to buy an American car to do the American races, but I also want to buy a muscle car for the muscle car races. I know in this game it doesn't matter, you can do whatever car you want in whatever race, but I want to kind of keep it uniform. Yeah, it's 10 to 10 here, Barvis, which is late for me these days. These days. I don't think I'm going to get a muscle car. I don't think I'm going to get a muscle car with less than 246. Is this one just called muscle car? Just stereotypical muscle car. Oh my god, Gran Turismo, never change. Never change. There's no shit muscle car, is there? Well, actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. They're all shit. There's no shit muscle car. Maybe the Cougar? No, they're all too powerful, man. Like, I don't remember many games where you could buy a Ford car. Look at it. I think my friend had like a greeny one, man. So that kind of greeny. We used to auto test it. A heap of shit, man. Heap of shit. There's no... Oh, look at it. Look at it. Love it. Oh, the TVR was an absolute weapon in GT1. The Griffith saved me on that game so many times. Shelby definitely don't have a slow car now. I'm not even going to click on that because I know it's not slow. I want to look at the special edition though. Is it the Shelby 1? Is that what it's called? Oh, Cobra Coupe. Oh, look at that thing. I always had it in the red. I think I had a toy car of that. I swear I had a toy car of it and I loved it. Right, I think I'm going to have to buy an American car. Ford's probably the place to go for a cheap, slow one. Oh, actually, Hangfire. I might be able to kill two birds with one stone. Is a Mondeo. Or the car or the Focus. I really don't want to buy a car. Should we buy a car? And a Focus. Ugh, spend the money on this crap. Yeah, so we go back to TVR. There's a 65 model Griffith. Is there? What, in here? That doesn't ring a bell at all. Right, I'm going to get... Let's go buy a car. Come on, let's go buy it. I'm going to buy it in the Pacific Green. I think my friend had it in. Yeah, the massive cars do take up far too much road. Look at this. Ugh. Right, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky because... Hang on. Let's have a look at the racing modified version of it. How bad is this going to be? Hey, what? Actually, that's a mini Ford Focus. Wait a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't know if you'll know, Marvis, because you're not in Britain. And this other guy, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I cannot. I'm not even going to attempt to butcher it. Toka Touring Cars, or Toka Touring Cars 2, did they not have a Ford Ka, or was it a Ford Fiesta race? And they all had like Ford badges up the side of them. One of them definitely did it. I think it was a Fiesta. It's like a Mark II, Mark III or Mark IV Fiesta. I don't know, just seeing that racing modified car just brought back a wave of nostalgia to an old Toka Touring Car game. Right, let's go and put the weight reduction because we need it to racing modify it for the second race. I'm going to go and put some sports tyres on it just for the crack, just to make it handle a little bit better. I don't know if I can control all 59 brake horsepower that this car has to offer. Yeah, the fact you have to spend like 80 grand to racing modify a car to then win 10 grand in the event is just painful. 5 grand, it's not even 10 grand, it's 5 grand. Fucking hell. Right, let's go and do the first race for the normal car, the road version, which will get £3,000 of our pennies back in our pocket. At Grindelwald. Good circuit. I do like this track a lot. And then we'll racing modify it. Oh man. I've gone from tough rally events to racing Ford cars. It looks slammed. Oh my word. Look how fat it is at the back. And I'm on about fat like pH fat. Are they all red? Why are they all red? No, they're not all red. Why are they all crashing into the wall? What the hell's going on here, guys? They're all still crashing. It's just me and the lone red one at the front here. Oh, we're doing it backwards, that might be why. I don't think this game has the AI programmed very well for the backwards circuit. Look at that. This is all about momentum here. Can we take this flat out? Nope. No, definitely not. Come on, momentum. We've got a lightweight car. Oh, this is painful going up the hill. This is painful going up the hill. They're still crashing into things. Look, Marvis, this is so slow I can read your messages now. You should see the car when it needs to be working on it. The shop lady. Ford Sierra RS5 with the Cosworth. Wow, nice. I do love it. My dad was rebuilding or helping rebuild a Sierra Cosworth Sapphire for someone. I don't know if it was a friend or not. He was just helping rebuild it. My dad's quite good. He's quite handy with these things. And that car was stunning, absolutely stunning. He did the paint job himself. I think it was black in the end. Just incredible, incredible car. Not as incredible as this Ford car though, going down the mountains of Switzerland, or the Alps anyway. I don't know if this is technically in Switzerland or not. This is an Alpine circuit. Oh my god. Some of the scenery gives me like Need for Speed, Need for Speed 2 vibes. One of the circuits on there. Don't know why, just does. I do like this circuit though, I miss it. I do miss it in the modern games. We're getting swarmed here. Yes. Oh, it's 2 laps. I was celebrating after 1 lap. I was getting so used to the rally races that we were just doing it 1 lap at a time. I was about to take my hands off and start celebrating. Right, let's get this chicane nailed. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Chucking it in. Smashing it. Never mind. Can we take a wide berth round here? Losing all the momentum I had by going in the grass. Brilliant tactic. Brilliant tactic. My thumb's getting sore just pressing X down to go as fast as I can on this thing. It's not going to go any faster. Come on. Come on. I didn't mean to go to 4th gear. The buttons on this controller are so dodgy sometimes. This car did not need a 4th gear at all there. Oh, turned in far too early. Revving the balls up in 2nd gear. Turn, please. Turn, you shed. Oh my god. Oh, see if I lose this now. Oh my god, I've lost this. I actually have lost this race. I've lost. I have spent £30,000 on this car to lose. I don't know how I feel about that. Not great. Don't feel great. That didn't go to plan at all. I have to drive this car at least one more time more than I wanted to. Fucking hell. I blame the colour. It's definitely the colour. Yeah, you're right. They're just not made the same anymore. There's some nice modern cars, but they're just not the same. Like one of the modern cars that I enjoyed and I liked having was my Golf R Estate. Love that car. It looked good as well. It's such a nice looking car. But it's just, there's not that many. Especially in the modern ones. It's all SUVs and shit now. Special Stage Route 5. Oh, God. I wish it was the Clubman circuit because it'd be shorter. Thank goodness it's not not high speed ring. Test course. That'd be miserable. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that at all. I would quit and pick another circuit. So anybody that doesn't know Gran Turismo 2, I should say, these manufacturer events are not rather pointless. They're rather pointless. You buy a car, do a race, get like £5,000, and then you have to racing modify the car. And racing modifying it costs £26,000 to get all 3 racing modifications. I'm pretty sure it's standard across the board. I could be wrong. And then that's just to lightweight it, and then you have to racing modify it, which I think for most cars is like another £80,000 or £85,000. So you spend over £100,000 alone on. You spend over £100,000 alone on the tuning the car basically, and whatever you cost to buy the car, to then win back a measly £5,000 for this race and then £10,000 for the next one. It's just not worth it at all. And then also the tracks are randomised, so you can get any track at any time. Smoke, hello. Sorry, I was just going on a rant there as you came in. How's it going? Paul with the 38 months. Let me just shout out Smoke here. Let's do it manually because I'm not very good at setting things up. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Let's have a look at a Minecraft clip for Smoke.
Driver, start your engine.
Where he's died. I don't know what's happened. You have to give me the context. I'm assuming you're not happy about it.
Please.
Get fucked, you! Fuck
Here,
you!
fuck
Fuck
you.
you! Fuck you! Fuck you! No, fuck you! Get fucked!
Hello,
Shut
hello,
you!
hello.
Eat it! Fuck you!
Thanks, Jamie.
Fuck you! Get fucked! Eat it! Eat you! Shut you! Minge!
How's it going, guys? Welcome along, welcome along. It is Marvis, it's people you know. You're gonna have to start being normal again. How weird. Oh, test course should be now a long time. Is that your walk-on, Nugget? Since when has that been your bloody walk-on? Thanks for the sub as well, Pot. I think I did say it, but thanks again anyway, man. Hope you're doing well as well. How was the end of the stream, Smoke? Sorry for not joining you, but I wanted to play this, and then I realised after I'd started that I haven't played this since December, so I thought I better continue on with my playthrough of this and actually make some progress of it. Although driving a Ford car does not look like progress, trust me. Absolute heap of shit. So slow. Actually, I was saying when I did this car a minute, in the last race it was looking really fat at the back. It's actually looking quite slim on the stream, but on my screen it's much wider. It's much wider at the wheel. I can't keep it in a straight line. The buttons are so sensitive. Look at the state of it. This feels like that bouncy Yaris meme. Should do it with a Ford car. Revving the balls of it, look at that, 6,500 revs. No, it's not. It's not. I seen your puns on TikTok. You're rallying. Rock and roll. Fair play. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Dad jokes / puns are allowed. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Hope everyone's alright. Thanks, Smoke, for the raid. Welcome in, people. I am doing a continuation of my Gran Turismo 2 playthrough. It's been a long time since I did the last one. We're on part 10 today, and I did part 9 back in like December or something, when I was living up in a hotel for work. So it's been a long time since then, actually. I didn't realise I hadn't actually played this since that point, though. I'm a bit disappointed in myself. There's only a boost in that one. But yeah, it would have blown up a long time ago. I need to actually get this right. Not lose this race, because I don't want to drive this car for one more race than I need to. And then the next important thing is picking a colour for the racing modifications. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, What the Dub's always a bit of a laugh. I remember watching Pot do it a few times. I think we need to get like a Jackbox party game again at some point, or I was actually going to suggest Pummel Party as well if anybody's got that. I think it'd be a good party game to do at some point. But I'm not bad. I've been so tired for the last 6 or 7 days, like knackered. I don't know why I'm so tired since I came back from work. And this is the first day or evening I've actually felt slightly human. So I thought it was the best day to maybe do a stream later into the night than I normally would. I was going to say I think Rebecca's asleep, but my phone's connected to the TV upstairs and I can see she's watching something on ITV, so she's not asleep yet either. We should both go to sleep. The baby's asleep, so it's not the first rule of parenting. When the baby's asleep, you sleep. But she's sleeping through the night now, more often than not. Although for the last 7 or 8 days she hasn't been, which is a bit annoying. I don't have the camera with me, which is quite nice. Since I'm streaming, that's my pop-on excuse. But we'll go and see later on. I'll go upstairs and see how she's getting on with it. Anyway. Right. I can't believe I'm spending this much money on a fucking Ford car. I've clicked the wrong button as well. Right, tune. Others. Racing car modifications. £80,000 to put some paint on this goddamn heap of shit. I weirdly like that red. Logically you'd keep the same green colour, but I actually really like the red, even though I was slagging off the game for having all red cars in the last 2 races. Cool. Just wasted half of my money on this bloody heap of shit. And then I've clicked the wrong event. Cool beans. Oh, I find it funny, like the Ford Ka, the Ford Focus, they're like American cars. But like, I don't think they sold. Did they sell the Ford Ka in America? Did anybody stupid enough to buy it? It's just such a very British and European car. Like, I know America had different markets. Ford had different markets for their cars, but I just find it funny. Well, Marvis, guess what? There's an ad break in 50 seconds, so that's the perfect time to go for a smoke if you're not subscribed. Because there's adverts. Twitch has adverts. Why am I so much slower? Should I have put a turbo on this or something as well to speed it up? My god. Why have they all just pulled away? Nah, I ain't doing 2 laps of this just to lose. I feel like I need to put some tuning into this car and make it a little bit faster. Which is even more money. Although, depending how fast we make it, it might actually be a good car to do some of the American races, but I really don't want to spend that much money on it. How fast can we make it? Not that fast. 100 brake horsepower is plentiful. 4 grand doesn't seem like a lot of money to spend just to give it a little bit more power. So let's do that. Actually, while we're here, so we got the Ford Focus, Gia 2-litre, yawning, and then the 1.8 ZTEC, 130 brake horsepower. I should have checked the other one. That's why I clicked it. 128. Okay, so we'll buy the Gia for the other event and to do the American challenges. Cool. Wasn't the car mainly produced in there? Yeah, I think so. Listen, Marvis, what you and your dear Smoke get up to in your spare time is none of my concern. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the car was mainly produced in the European factories. The same with the Fiestas and the main majority of the Focuses as well. Oh, we're on Deep Forest now. Reverse. It's always the reverse circuits when they do the randomizer. Look how horrible that green is. This red isn't actually that bad. It's not horrific at all. Decent. Oh look, we're hitting 4th gear now that we put a turbo on it. I'm glad that they've painted over the terrible plastic arch. It's probably all plastic to be fair, but like the plastic arches that were black. I'm glad they've been repainted now. It makes it look like a real car. Oh my god. Why is the rear stepping out on a Ford Ka? What the hell's going on here? Oh, I don't need 5th gear. That was silly. Right, I put almost double the brake horsepower on this thing. We should be beating these guys. Come on. Unless they've... Oh. Unless they've all put a stage 1 turbo kit on them as well. Right, revving the balls off it. Oh, no, get off the grass. This car's not fast enough to be cutting corners. Oh, look at that. Hey, where did that momentum come from? Well, I'm not going to say anything. You're making him sound like a bad man now. Listen, this is the fastest colour you could buy for this car. It's definitely the fastest colour you could buy. That's why there's 2 of them, or 3 of them. Oh, that silver one's coming rapid up behind me. I just want to get this car in the bin. My thumb hurts holding an X. Oh my word. Yeah, it'd be good. I think what I'll aim to do is we'll buy the Ford Focus next. Do the Ford Focus races. See if we can give it enough power for the American races. And hopefully we can defeat them with it. The problem is I don't think you win any cars for those events. But then we'll get a little bit of money back. Where we're spending money to earn money, but we're not going to be earning as much as we're spending, so it's a bit counterintuitive, but it's all about making progress in this game as well. That's the other thing. On the flip side, I could easily do one of the longer championships in my race cars that I do have. Oh, we technically do have a muscle car, and it's probably a little bit of cheating, but we actually have a GT40 race car. It definitely is cheating by using it, but that might be my workaround for a muscle car. I think I might use that. Oh man. Oh, honestly. Cut the corner, it feels like losing 20, I'd say miles per hour, but I can't change the units in this game from kilometers to miles, so I'm stuck with kilometers. Losing 20 or 30 kilometers by nicking the grass. Right, Ford car. I am done with you. I shall keep you because I keep every car I use, but I'm done with you. Done. I'm going to keep all the cars that I've done and that I've used in the playthrough, and then I'll do like a speed test at the end and do like a YouTube series out of it. But there is also a garage limit on this game, which is a little bit annoying, so I might have to sell some cars before I get to the end of the game. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. That's a story for another time. The story for now, though, is the Ford Focus in a whole host of awful colours. It's not a single nice colour there. That red's not too bad. I feel like it's got to be a blue. Remember the RS Focus, or the Focus RS? That red's probably a nice colour there, but it just doesn't suit it. There was a Focus RS and a nice blue, but this nice blue isn't in the game. I think that light blue is the closest to it. Although I've got an idea. I'm going to buy it in this bright blue. Solid. Nah, the GT40 is a muscle car, is it not? Would you not class the GT40 as a muscle car? I would. We're going to go to the wheel shop and make this car look a little bit nicer. Now, the first set of wheels I always check is these, because I love them. But they're not the ones for this car. I think multi spokes, like rally style, which is probably where BBS come into things. But I want white though. I don't want silver. I want white. Although let's get the gold. Oh, that's horrible. There's no white ones. Although, hey, that it's not bad. They're basically the same. Oh, they're not. No, I like them ones more. I've clicked off. OZ. Just looks like it's running on on Steelies, man. Oh, there's the first set of white ones. Now we might be talking there. Oh, we've got actual rally ones. Like, here we go. Actual rally ones. It's not what I want, but cool. I used to love, as a kid, I think I put them on every single car in the game thinking it was cool as fuck. But in hindsight, they weren't. I like these. I'm not even going to check any other ones. I like them. That's what I want. It's now made a car. I'm happy to drive this car now. But no, I think the GT40 is fine. I think that's a fair compromise. It'll be cheating because it's got a lot of power, but it's a fair compromise, I think. So, speaking of power though, we're going to go and put... Yes, we did. We're going to put some... Are we spending 15 grand? I am spending 15 grand on racing slick tyres because I'm probably going to put a lot of power in this car. Because 200 and... It might not even be enough. Listen, we're going to fully cut out this. We're going to cut out this focus and we're going to see how far we can take it. Honestly, man, see, when I came back to this game and I looked at those alloys, in my head I was like, God, what was I thinking? Oh, wow. Here. We can put some hefty power in this thing. Okay, no turbo for now. I will come back to the turbo and probably the intercooler. Okay. Because we don't need too much power for the first race, but we need a lot more power for the second and the third race. So this car actually might go a lot further than I thought it would. Here, I'm excited. Let's I don't care, man. Let's cut this thing out. I'm spending my money. I'm not gonna lightweight to the wheel. Maybe that's taking it a stage too far. Or maybe we'll do one lightweight. Engine balancing, 13.5 grand for 2 brake horsepower. No, thank you. Is it not naturally aspirated by default, this car? Because I've not put a turbo on it yet. I don't know, but once we get power, it's going to need a better gearbox, a better clutch, a better flywheel, and a better diff. But we're giving this thing the full works. No, we'll go for the flywheel and the prop shaft, maybe. Although, that would probably make sense. Maybe not. Right, we will do one weight reduction. I'm assuming you can't racing modify this thing, otherwise there would have been a racing modified race. Nah, yeah, I don't think so. But there is a special Ford Focus that you can buy, and I'm pretty sure it's the rally car. Do we not? I think we saw it earlier. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, the GT40, regular GT40. I have the race car, which I think is the next one on here. Oh, hello. I forgot about that. That is a weapon. That is a weapon. What else is in here? GT90, holy shit. That's Need for Speed 2 vibes right there. Right there. I love how bold they were. I was putting the Ford Ka as the cover star for Ford. Anyway, let's go and do the Ford Focus challenge. We've overpowered this car. Well, not too much actually, but we've overpowered it for this event. But we've left it underpowered for the American event. I might need to actually put that. I wanted to save some money by not putting the first turbo on it, because I'm going to need to put the second turbo on the on it later on. Yeah, the 4 Focus would be better than the car there. Honestly, that's a weird design choice. That is. Oh, look at those gear changes, man. Rapid. Oh. Like a professional dragster. Just instant gear changes. Cut them all off, thank you. So we're at midfield raceway here. Good Gran Turismo original circuit. come a long way. It went through 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't think we didn't get it in sport, did we? I don't think we did. No. Great circuit. It came as DLC in Gran Turismo 6, didn't it, or was it Gran Turismo 5? But it's a good circuit. Some fond memories of it on Gran Turismo 3 especially. Just have memories of the Zondas, Pagani Zondas going around here. Okay, that's stomping on the brakes, turn it in. Check out my alloys as we go round the corner. Revving over 7,000, wow. Just you be careful, forward focus. Don't want to injure yourself, mate. No, it's I know it's not in 7. Midfield Raceway is definitely not in 7. I don't think it's in Gran Turismo Sport either, because if it was in Sport, it would have come to 7 for sure. I think it was DLC for GT5, and then it just obviously got ported over to GT6 when that was out as well. Or did I miss GT5 and it came back in GT6? I can't remember. It was definitely DLC for something anyway. That is a great circuit. Great circuit. I've not touched 7 for a long time either though. I keep meaning to play it. Like, I haven't even finished the licenses, man. It's just, I don't know. I did all the menu books, the main story, the main game menu books. Oops. But yeah, it's just another time thing. I don't have a bad. Okay, there is bad things about GT7, but it's just time. Modern games just aren't wholly my interest these days. I'm much more enjoying coming back to playing games like this and like Dirt 2 and stuff. I'm having an absolute blast with Dirt 2, by the way. I don't want that playthrough to end. I'm enjoying it far too much. I am enjoying it far too much. And then just playing Dirt 3 the other day online with friends on Discord, and it was just excellent fun, man. Such a good game. Even the players that don't play racing games that much aren't as competitive. We're having a great time because it's just an all-round fun title. So there we go. That was nice and easy. I love how the 1.8s all beat the 2 litres. As you do. That 20 brake horsepower didn't make a difference. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Look at the alloys. It's great. This is like a fake purple as well on this car. Right, I think we're closing in on the 2-hour mark from my stream. Obviously, I didn't start straight away when I press go live, but we're closing in on the 2-hour mark. So we're going to go and look at these American races briefly, see how we get on with this Ford Focus, and then depending how we do, depends if we do them or if we come back to them later on another time. But there's 3 races here. 246 brake horsepower is the limit for Laguna Seca. We're well under that. We're like 137 or 140 or something. Are we higher now? I can't remember. We could have put the stage 1 turbo kit to be closer to this threshold, but I think we should be okay because there's not a lot of cars that go up to that threshold. But then for the second race, we will have to put a turbo kit on it. Yeah, look, we're against another Focus. We're against a Ford Ka. What else was there? Another Focus. 3 Focuses, or 2 Focuses, plus me. Ford Ka. I can't see what the other 2 cars at the front are. Is that a Dodge Neon? And something else. I don't know what that thing is. Looks like a Honda Prelude, but it can't be because it's American Championship. Or would it be an Acura, whatever they call it? Is that in the game? I don't think it is. What the hell is that? Is that a Pontiac? See, I'm not too that clued up in my American stuff, but I think that's a Pontiac. Well, we're making good progress here. these like slight drum and bass vibes in the background of this game are giving me proper Toka touring car vibes. Toka 2 touring cars, Toka Touring Cars 2, whatever it was called. Great game. That is on my to-do list of games to play through as well. I'm surprised at myself I've not done them yet, but I've got them a little bit lower down the list than the other games. But it is there. Although saying that, I've done Grid, Colin McRae Rally 1, Colin McRae Rally 2, Colin McRae Rally Dirt, and Dirt 2. I've really gone all in on the Colin McRae games actually in hindsight. And Destruction Derby. So I have done. I actually was doing Gran Turismo 1 at one point, and I scrapped that and changed it to a Twitch series instead. So I have actually played through a few games already. Good games as well. So Toka Touring Cars is on my list of things to do at some point. The next game, not to give it away, but the next game I plan to do after Dirt 2 is Race, the World Touring Car game. So maybe I am going down the touring car route, but I'm going to play that game a couple of times, or do Race and then do Race 07 and do the championships. So that's on my to-do list as well. But that game's a bit funny getting the wheel. Well, it's a bit funny getting the game working. And then it's a bit funny getting the wheel set up, because the rotation you get on a steering wheel is just, it's not quite there on an old game like that. So it's taking a bit of fiddling about. I've got it close to the way I want it, but it's just not ideal. So if I'm going to do a playthrough in that game, I want to do it on a wheel, or do a championship, sorry, I want to do it on my wheel. And I want it to feel good, because those games are fun. They were really fun back in the day, and some good racing with AI on them games as well. So that is my plan anyway. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're lapping really Laguna Seca and a Ford Focus, and actually doing a pretty good job. Do the corkscrew. I'm not going to attempt the next race. I'm going to put the turbo on it, then attempt it. But I think with turbo stage 2, we might be able to get the next 2 races done. Just depends what kind of cars we're going to be up against. But this Focus is doing as well. Nice and planted. And across the line. It's a Dodge Avenger, not a Pontiac. Whatever the hell a Dodge Avenger is, bloody hell. From the pixels I saw, it looked like a flicking Honda Prelude. I never played Drive Club. I actually always looked down my nose at Drive Club. Don't know what it was about it. The game never sat well with me. But people do praise it, which is fair enough. I think the wet weather physics, or the wet weather graphics, looked good. I played not a demo, but like I played a demonstration of the game somewhere on a wheel. It was a VR thing. It was a VR demonstration, and they used Drive Club as that, and it was okay. I was like, this is meh. And then I played a race or two when it was free on PlayStation for a little while. But yeah, it never blew me away. I don't know, something about it, I just didn't like it. And then it died pretty quickly, so I was like, yeah. It kind of like cemented my fears of it. But I know a lot of people hold it in quite high regard though. So it's just a game I've kind of wanted to try. I don't know if you can still try it. Is there a disc? I'm sure there is. But I thought that game was quite an online game, so I don't know how much of it still is, because it was all kind of online club orientated, whatever the word is. And I missed that train, so I never went back on it. Right then, we're looking at Sega again. We've got a little bit of a different selection of cars here. Don't know what half of them are, to be fair. It's definitely it's that weird Chrysler thing on the left there, isn't it? But we've upped the horsepower on this thing to almost hitting the limit for this class of race, so we should be pretty straightforward. That's a Mondeo anyway, not that much. So we should win this race pretty easily, but it'll be the next race that might be a bit more difficult. But yeah, marvellous. If you're playing Drive Club, if you're streaming it, it'll be a good thing to watch. I would sit and watch that, definitely. Just to see anyway. See your face. Right, yeah. I think I've decided I'm going to do this race, and then I'm going to attempt the next one at least anyway. Let's see how well we get on with it. Because in my mind, if we don't win the next race, or if we can't win it with this focus, we could actually spend more money and make it faster. We could. But I'm also thinking that if I go and do the other races, the muscle car races and the special events, you actually win a car. Oh my god. You win a car for on each race you do. They just chuck cars right at you in that mode. So I could easily win. I'm pretty sure you'd win American muscle cars for doing the American muscle car race, which is weird. Which might be powerful enough, but anyway, that's we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think this focus should be more than a match for the next set of cars. More okay than usual before. Yeah, the wet weather graphics do look incredible. Like, I'll give it that. People hold that in such high regards for games these days. It's like a thing to achieve. If you're gonna do wet weather graphics, that's kind of what to aim for. Yeah, definitely. I'll maybe have a look and see if I can track it down. It was a PS4 title, wasn't it? Not PS3. So I'll try and track it down. I think it came out like around the similar time that Gran Turismo 5 didn't it? So I had no interest in anything else other than GT5 at all. And if it was before GT5 was PS3, ignore me. I had no interest in anything else anyway when GT5 came out. Games like Dirt 2 and Grid all got chucked aside for GT5. No, Drive Club was definitely PS4. I'm 100% sure it was PS4. Oh my word, I've got that wrong again. I haven't read your message, I've seen it, Becca. I think you were asking me when I'm done. Probably 10 minutes. I'm going to do one more race. I'm getting tired here. Oh, running wide. Thanks. Is that what you actually asked me? What time? Oh yeah, about 10 more minutes I'll be finished. I'll let the dog out. Oh. Plymouth PT Spider, yeah. Formideo, Dodge Stratus, Dodge Intrepid, and the Ford Taurus. Cool. Some selection of cars. Right. One more race in this Ford Focus. Yeah, PS4. I don't know. I said it was PS4, and then I started thinking about the PS3. It is. I like, the message isn't even a minute old on my phone, and she's in the stream going, "When are you done?" Right. So Laguna. Oh, it's all Laguna Seca. I thought there was random events. It's all Laguna Seca. Right, 394, so we're only about 100 brake horsepower shy of this target, so it should be fine. I think we should be able to win it if I keep the car on the circuit. If. Just wait, move across the window during night, and driving during the night in rain or snow is a nightmare. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, sometimes the games are too realistic in that sense. Oh, there's some heavy hitters in this field. I see when you're playing like project cars and like the glare of the sun is just ungodly. You cannot see. It's just glare. I know iRacing have started doing something similar with some of their time of day settings. It's just unreal. Right, we have some hefty cars to try and beat here. There's a Camaro at the front, Chevrolet there, with a Shelby GT1 or Shelby 1, whatever it's called. I do like that car a lot, man. There's something about it. And here's me in a little old Ford Focus. That's redlining it in third gear, but I can't even hear the car. You guys fight at the front. Oh, look at that up the inside. Come on, come on. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, beat me to it. Come on, Ford Focus. Look at this, man. We're all over the back of them. This is the best race we've had tonight so far. Oh, we've actually stopped and slowed down for the corkscrew as well. Oh no, there's an ad break coming. Actually, can we snooze it? Well, the stream's almost finishing. We don't need an ad break to end the stream. Ads are snoozed for 5 minutes. Good. Get out of my face, adverts. We don't need them. I might be finished in 5 minutes, so. Oh, looking at the map at the bottom left, somebody has had an accident. There's a car off the road and miles behind us. Right, final lap. We got this. We definitely got this. As long as I don't muck it up, we've got this. Just understeering into that first corner. Just didn't want to turn, and then it goes slow enough and it turns far too much. Chuck it in, chuck it in. Right. Oh my word. We put too much power in this car, it just doesn't want to turn now. I don't know what that black thing is behind us. Was there a Mustang? Can't believe we've gone from driving like a Subaru rally car to a Ford Ka and a Ford Focus. We're actually having more luck with these cars than we were with that one. No, actually no, we won a fair few races in the Subaru, to be fair. That's doing it a disservice otherwise. Right then, that second lap was a lot less entertaining than the first lap, which is a good thing, because it means we were not hassled at all by all of those cars that are crashing into the wall. Oh, that's a win. Happy days. Happy days. Shelby Series 1, Camaro SS, Shelby GT350, that's what it was, and a Mustang SVT. Oh, it's the Corvette Grand Sport, that's what it's called. That crashed at the start. Or on lap 1 anyway. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind a Ford Focus. I really don't mind a Ford Focus. Or a Ford Mondeo, to be fair. The 2000 Focus that McRae was driving. Got a soft spot for that car as well. I didn't save it. I should have saved it there. But yeah, anyway, that's that for this one. We're gonna go and save it now. We'll save the Ford GT40 race car for the events later on at some point. Statistics wise, where are we at? Let's have a quick look here. I'm just going to see as well what games people are playing. If there's any people playing older Gran Turismo, so we can maybe raid out of the stream. I don't know how I've gone to a replay. I thought I clicked the statistics thing. Oh, there's a guy that I used to follow. He's playing, or I've followed before or seen before, I can't remember. He's playing GT4, so maybe we'll look at that. We're 42% of the way through the game. Okay, we're a little bit further ahead than I thought, although we have actually made some decent progress in previous streams. So yeah, that's it's not too bad. It's a bit further than I thought maybe. I can't even remember what I said, Marvis. Yes, it's been a blast, Marvis. Thank you for stopping by. You've been here for a lot longer than I would have expected anybody to be here, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're going to go and save the game. How do we save the game when we forgot to save out the race? Do we have to go back out here, don't we? Yeah, there's a guy, I'm pretty sure I've stopped by his streams before. He's playing Gran Turismo 4, so that's probably who we're going to raid. We're going to raid out. I hope this is definitely how you save this. Oh yeah, no, I do follow this guy. He's some of the games he plays, there's a retro achievements that you get. So they had achievements to old games. I remember he was playing, I think it was GT4 actually, he was playing before and just having a tough time with some of it. But anyway, yeah, so that's that done. We've saved that. We're happy. We'll get to see my big face one more time before we end this. Oh, that's fair. That's definitely a good thing to do, Marvis. Have something going in the background while you're doing your stuff. So that's a good idea. But yeah, chat with you later. Thanks very much for stopping by. We're going to raid out Ventilo is the guy's name. I've raided and watched him before. I've got 8,000 points on his stream, so we have stopped by him before. So yeah, we're going to go and give him a raid. He's playing Gran Turismo before, doing some retro achievement hunting. I think he's in a 24-hour race at the moment, actually, so I don't even know if he must be there. He's playing the game. What am I talking about? But yeah, thanks everybody that's been watching the stream. I really appreciate it. It's good to be back playing this and having a bit of fun with it. There's a replay going on in the background. Can we get that out of the way, please? Thank you. But yeah, it's been fun. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully it won't be that long again before we do another one soon, but we'll see you later and catch you then.